Welcome to the latest
Libertas video.
Today, what are we going to do, Lauren?
Make Greek pasta.
And why are we going to make Greek pasta?
Because Assassin's Creed Odyssey is coming out.
That's right. Alright, so there's nothing inherently Greek about this pasta. It's just olive oil based. It is absolutely delicious, at least we think so, and we wanted to share it with y'all. So, we're going to start off by boiling some water.
With lots of salt, like the Mediterranean Sea.
And then we'll take you through the rest of the whole process of what we do when we create this pasta. So if you think it looks delicious, you can make it yourself. So, that being said, let's get started. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna boil some water. So what we're gonna do is first fill up this pot. Now of course this is ginormous, but this is gonna serve us two purposes. Not only are we going to cook the pasta in it, but we're gonna actually mix everything together after the fact. So yeah, this is a huge bowl. And hopefully you can hear me over the running water. Don't fill it up all the way. I mean, we only have a little bit amount of pasta, so just fill it up with the amount of pasta, or relative to the amount of pasta that you're gonna need. Up in here. Final thing is just a little bit of oil. And we're just gonna stir this concoction together. So what this is gonna do is allow it to kind of blend in with the noodles. So the noodles are gonna start absorbing some of this flavor and give you a much better result. So we'll use some of these spices once again near the end, but like I said, this should help absorb some of that flavor into the noodles themselves. So the next step, while we wait for the water to start boiling, is going to start cooking the Italian sausage for the Greek pasta. We like to go with the hot Italian sausage. You could go with mild. I've also used lamb before, ground up lamb. If you want to use ground up lamb though, make sure you add spices to it. But this is pretty good to go. It gives you a nice little bit of heat and also tasting delicious. So I like to just cook it up really brown, get it all nice and crispy. That's just my taste. We'll add a little bit of oil to the pot, and we'll get cooking.
So my job in this whole process is normally to cut the olives, which are already cut for me in the jar, and also the tomatoes. And I did not know how to do this until I met Eric, and he taught me how to cut a tomato. So these are actually plum tomatoes, but we Googled it, and apparently there's no difference between a Roma tomato and a plum tomato. But you want to use Roma tomatoes, but fortunately our supermarket is not the best, so to start, you want to cut off the top and the bottom of each tomato. And then cut around the insides of the tomato, all around the skin. On both sides. These are a lot bigger than the normal Roma tomato. Then once you've done that, I start from the small side, push out to the biggest side, just push the middle through, and then over there. Then make a slit in the middle so you can just lay it all out in one line. I actually left too much skin here, so I'm gonna trim that off a little bit. Or too much insides, rather. And then you just cut them in vertical strips. And not slice your finger. That would be bad.
Safety is no accident.
And then I just take a few at a time, line them up, and cut the other direction to make little chopped pieces. So after you have both of your tomatoes cut, we put them in a bowl with lined with paper towel. And just kind of pat them down as much as possible. It might take a few sheets of paper towel. But you want to dry them out as much as possible so they don't make your pasta really watery. And also so they don't, you can just taste the spices better. Why again, Eric?
All right, well, the reason why is, so if you essentially, the water will dilute down your spices. So that's why we're trying to get rid of them as much as possible. So you can do the same thing with guacamole. If you find that you're over salting things too much, it might be because your tomatoes are too watery and diluting a lot of that flavor. So that's why we do it.
Thank you. That's exactly what I would have said. You just said it so much better. So yeah, then we're just going to go ahead and cut up the other one and do the same thing.
Cool. All right, so of course we have the sausage going. The water's boiled up now. It's ready to go. So we got our pasta to add into it. What I like to use is a thicker, shorter pasta. It does a good job of grabbing the cheese and the meat and everything like that and helping everything stir together. You can do pretty much any pasta that you like. I like to try new things every single time, so we've got this, I don't even know. It's an Italian pasta. So we're gonna toss it in there. My tip, let's see what the ingredients directions say. 7 minutes cooking time, so I'm gonna cook it for 5. So I like my noodles a little more crunchy, and that will give me a little bit of time. If I mess up, it's not gonna make them too mushy, and I don't like mushy noodles. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's add it in. Trafalatura al bronzo. Bronze cut, maybe. Anyway, here we go. In there, 5 minutes. Go.
And you always have to have a kitty to help you, right? Yep.
Oh yeah. Let's pour this in. Alright. While we do this, I'm going to drain the oil from, or at least get a lot of the oil out of the meat, because we don't need that much unhealthy fat in our system. Look at all that oil draining out. Next, we're going to add olive oil to the pan so that the noodles do not stick. There we go. La-di-da. There it goes. Alright. Tomatoes. And the olives. Yay much.
Italian pepper.
We'll add some Greek seasoning. Because why not? Make sure everybody loves you. Because you'll find out after this. Woo!
Oh, you really put a lot of spices in this thing.
And just a little bit of cinnamon. Just stir this up a bit. It's gonna help kind of merge everything. There we go. Ooh. Bam. Yeah. Tell me that does not look good.
It looks amazing.
Besides your meal, you're also going to want some side dishes as well. You can always do something healthy like a salad. A Greek salad might be very good. We like to use naan as one of our sides. So not if we didn't have enough carbs, we want more carbs. So usually you can get them in bigger pieces, or you could go with, say, an Italian bread, French bread, things that are great in dipping in olive oil, salt, pepper, stuff like that. The great thing about these little ones is you can stick them in the toaster. All right, so another thing you can do for the naan is to make a nice dipping sauce for it. We like to use the olive oil. Just pour it in there nice and good. This plate's nice because it has a divot on the inside. then we just add salt and pepper. And if you so desire, you could also add some Parmesan. Once again, authentically Greek. We should just call this the Mediterranean dish. Ta-da! Alright, and that's it. We have completed our Greek pasta. I hope you enjoy it. If you decide to try it yourself,
Let us know.
in the comments section below. Otherwise, that's going to do it for this video. We'll see you on the next
Libertas
video. What do we say about safety is no accident?
I need to get them a bird's eye view.
Mm-hmm. Because they're all going to be birds when they're doing this.
Yep.
Alright, you going?
We're going.
Okay, so we're next.